EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
He'll have another first down and more. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. On second down, it's Pollard. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Prescott to throw it. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That was a big throw right there on third and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on third and goal. Because really, second down, second and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. Third down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Topper! Push him, shoot!
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Good job, Dink. Good job.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A third down gain of 19. Down Michelle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. Brady, and his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and that'll make it third down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Here we go on fourth down now with Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own. In downtown Indianapolis. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. On the move to his left. Looking deep for Hilton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Just like that.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 39 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
To throw is Rivers. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey? Or not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Brissett. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Brissett to throw on first. And the catch made by Hilton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Again, it's Brissett. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
It's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Brissett again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. They come out here in the I.
Hey, here we go. Shift. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll try and run. Here's Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check.
Load it.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Check nickel.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. They'll try to throw here. Rivers looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 42 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. It's complete to Williams, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Check. Alert 3.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Mike, 58, right there.
First down, Brissett being chased out left. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Check pass. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Get your swerve on. Ball trot. 58, boys, 58.
To throw is Brissett. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Brissett. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
58 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
We're okay. Ground 80. Hey, Rocket.
Kill. Hey, switch gears.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Rivers hands off to Eckler, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Easy. Hey, Delta!
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers caught by Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14.
Red Delta! Hey, Foxtrot!
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Switch.
At the 7-yard line.
Hey, 79!
Now Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Brissett. Funches has it complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. A 1st down throw for Brissett. It's caught by Funches. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll throw again. Brissett. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it with Hines. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. From the red zone now. Brissett funches with a catch over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Brissett. Rodgers brings it in. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Nice, sweetheart.
On 3rd and 1, here's Brissett. And he gets it to Funches complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Into the air once more, it's Brissett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Switch. Check. Lucky. Back. Bang.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jacoby Brissett, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
You got nothing.
Here's Brissett. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
190. You must be dreaming.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Left.
On 2nd and very short, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Charger 1st down. Rivers hooking up with Allen. Rivers here to throw. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Brissett to throw on first. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger 2.